Yo, what is up, everybody? Is this the Johnson you guys all came to see? Probably not. You guys are probably looking for Chris Johnson. That's David Johnson. Here is Chris Johnson, though. First, we start the game off with a drag route to Isaac Bruce. Always like to start the game off with a little bit of a drag route. Feel out what the opponent's doing on offense. And so far, the opponent is not doing much to stop us. Or at least stop the dynamic Rams duo of Holt and Bruce. And now Chris Johnson on the field. Let's get him to dictate the pace of this game. I like it fast. I like 100 speed. And a little bit of juke moves added to it. Third down, running the ball again. But Chris Johnson is stuffed and eventually wrapped up for a huge loss. The cutback was absolutely the wrong decision. And on fourth down, we are going for Manning buying time, but he's knocked down. Had the open man, probably a walk-in touchdown. It just took a little bit too long to develop, and J.J. Watt does not wait for your play to develop. He's looking to eat the quarterback for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and he got some right there. Turnover on downs. Here he is, lobbing it towards the end zone, but it's broken up. He has Matt Ryan at quarterback, David Johnson at running back, but David Johnson goes nowhere on third down. He's going to have to pass the ball on us, move the chains to keep the drive alive in the corner. In the hands of Tyler Lockett, but taken back out by Aqib Talib, and he settles for a field goal, which is not a bad opening drive considering where we gave him the ball. But at the same time, our defense did a good job making sure things were not worse. As you guys see, David Johnson only returning it to the 15-yard line. So let's go back to what worked before, the drag route. Let's just get back into a rhythm here and move the ball downfield easily and get Chris Johnson his fair share of touches, because it wasn't that bad on the first drive, and it's looking good right now. It's looking more than good. It's looking spectacular. Chris Johnson, 79 yards. The human blur does it with the moves. Of course, he's got the breakaway speed, but first you gotta maneuver your way out the traffic, and Chris Johnson is an expert as that, as my opponent goes downfield. Open man, that's Tavon Austin all the way to the 24-yard line before Charles Woodson brings him down. Next play, corner, got him for a touchdown, Eric Ebron. I thought I was there with Barry, man. I really thought that was our pick. I guess I was a little bit out of position, and that's what happens when we take the gamble sometimes. A lot of times you guys see it work for me. That time it did not, and that time we had no time. J.J. Watt is disrupting this game right now as we lob it and easily get it picked off right there. A terrible read. We're flustered right now. This guy was using his J.J. Watt in the defensive line, and he was getting block shots left and right. I'm not going to lie. This guy was probably one of the best defensive line user people I've ever seen in Madden. You guys see second down 8. He's got all the time in the world. He finds the open man. That's Tyler Lockett to the 12-yard line. Right for the 2-minute warning. Running one more play. Matt Ryan finds Ebron, who got the last touchdown. Only gets a gain of 2. Next play, David Johnson running, bouncing, and scoring. And we're down 10 points just like that. The only points we can show was that long Chris Johnson run. So we got to establish the run, because so far our passing game, we just don't have enough time. So we just got to keep on running this ball until it doesn't work. First down, it doesn't work. Second down, cutting to the outside. And would you look at that? It doesn't work. So we're forced to pass on third down, essentially with 1:20 left before half. Here comes the pressure. Here comes what? Flipping Peyton Manning for a loss of 10. Now it's 4th and 19, and we're going for down 10. Here comes the pressure, but there's the open man, Isaac Bruce. Right before half, we almost lost the game. We almost lost the game before it was halfway done. But that was a game changer right there. Not only did we get the first down somehow, we got the touchdown. Felt like that play would work eventually if he came out in zone, and thankfully it did. Now here he is, back on offense, lobbing it deep, one-on-one, but it's picked off by Charles Woodson. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and now CJ2K back on the field, putting on his dancing shoes. 30 seconds left. He's getting another carry, second down and 5. Chris Johnson. Oh, man, I want to break off another long one with him. You just want to do it every single time he's on the field, but we got to come out 5 wide here, and unfortunately the pressure is going to force us to throw this ball away. We didn't get sacked, but we essentially got sacked. It's a loss of down and a 5-yard penalty on top of that. So I just want to make sure we don't throw an interception before half, because we've done a good job of getting ourselves back in this game. This drag route works pretty well. We have 2 timeouts left, but we need to get a big play to try to get into field goal range. Third down, open man, Torrey Holt with the catch, and Torrey Holt, a missed tackle allows him to go 63 yards, and we've got ourselves the lead. We were just at a 4th down and 19 in our own territory. Now here we are guarding the screen, making sure no fluke play happens before half, and got ourselves the lead somehow in this game. I don't know how, but now it's time to protect it. We've been playing some decent defense, not great, but decent. He's gotten a couple of big plays. Mostly, he's been getting the ball in good field position because of our mistakes on offense. So second down, we send the blitz. That's a good play for him. Ebron has been the man so far for the most part, besides that big play to Tavon Austin. He also likes running the ball, but we have keyed on it since the opening drive. David Johnson, not too much running lane. Second down, not too many passing lanes. Ebron goes nowhere. That's going to bring up a third down and 16. Ryan lobbing it, caught, but nowhere near the chains. And now on fourth down, he faces a decision, and it's pretty easy for him apparently. He's going for it. Fourth down and 11, his own territory, throws it, not even to get a first down to Watkins. He gets the catch, but he doesn't throw past the chains once again. And now here we are with Chris Johnson back on the field in good field position. We have completely flipped this game around for us very quickly, I may add. I thought it might take us the whole game to come back. Here we are with all the momentum, but we face a third down and long once again. You notice guys had a fierce pass rush all game long, so we gotta let it loose quickly, and we find Torrey Holt one more time. We haven't thrown it too many times, but whenever we have, he's been the guys. We run a screen pass, Chris Johnson juking, but Johnson out of stamina was not able to do too much right there. Second down and 6. David Johnson in the game. He's the intended receiver, but he's not gonna get a chance to catch that one. JJ Watt, his third sack of the game. Third down, here comes Watt again, but Manning throwing into coverage, and it's broken up. We end up settling for a McManus field goal. Definitely at Torrey Holt, I believe. Whoever the RB receiver was wide open. I thought he wouldn't be open. I thought he would cover it, but this is what we got on the last third down, but he didn't cover it again, and I just made a dumb pass, and we end up settling for a field goal. Thankfully, a field goal, not an interception, so we could have a full one-possession lead. Now we got to guard the end zone here right before the end of the third, sending pressure, but he gets great protection, buying time, throwing deep. Matt Ryan throws an absolute dot. That's Tyler Lockett who takes it all the way to the 6. Now he's running the ball near the end of the third after an injury timeout. Doesn't get much there. Second down. This is play action. This is Matt Ryan in the end zone for a touchdown once again. It's Ebron, and the game is all tied up. We sent the pressure and it just didn't come home. And when it doesn't come home, that can happen as David Johnson putting on the moves. Johnson tackled by the kicker near midfield. But a great return to give us field position that can allow us to potentially keep the ball for the rest of this game if we play our cards right with this clock. But second down, the run game not getting much traction in the second half. So third down, we got to come out passing man coverage. Vernon Davis shreds the man coverage. He lives to beat linebackers with that speed. And now Chris Johnson, he lives to beat anybody with 100 speed as he gets a gain of 5. Next play, Johnson again reversing fields, but the reverse cut hasn't worked all game long and gets stopped again. That play is going to take us to the 2-minute warning with a huge third down. We need a field goal for the lead, but we definitely want a first down. Running the ball with CJ2K, but JJ Watt again with an impact play, bringing up fourth down. Decision time, and I'm thinking about going for this. I'm giving it to Chris Johnson, trying to get the edge, and Chris Johnson keeps the drive alive. Ballsy decision there, but now we have a chance to really kill some clock on this one. He's not even calling his timeouts yet, so might as well continue bleeding this clock with Chris Johnson. Second down, outside spin move, Chris Johnson, end zone, touchdown, the lead with just 30 takes left in this one. Now we could have gotten down and killed the rest of the clock essentially, but I didn't want to risk fumbling the ball or anything like that. I'm like, you know what, let's just get our lead, and if we give up a touchdown, that's on us with 26 seconds left, or at least on EA for letting a triple coverage catch happen, because we're gonna make sure no one's open downfield. He's going into coverage and it's broken up. He has a lot of little receivers like Lockett and Austin. They're not gonna get those kind of catches. Second down, play action. Matt Ryan has no time to throw. Malcolm Smith off the edge, and my opponent doesn't call timeout. He still has 2 left, and that clock is ticking. Just 10 seconds left. He's still not calling a timeout. He's still running hurry up. This might be the last play of the game. 5, 4, 3. He gets the snap off Ryan. This will be the last play, and it's not even gonna be a throw. Malcolm Smith again. That's the game ender right there. Terrible clock management, doesn't even give him a chance to answer the CJ2K game-winning touchdown. But man, what a filthy touchdown that was. You keep on giving him the ball and just wait for him to hit that home run. And he hit it twice this game. One for the game winner, and one right here. You guys see that play in the first quarter, juking by 2 people. The hesitation step that was just so deadly. And once again, Chris Johnson impresses. Peyton Manning also impresses at quarterback. A second really good game for Manning. The only bad throws were really on me. And then like the one I got hit by JJ Watt or whatever. You guys see both the Rams receivers had good games once again. So leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed the game. Definitely was a fun game to play. Subscribe for more Madden 16 Ultimate Team games. You guys want to see more Chris Johnson once again, leave a like and I will drop some more tomorrow once again. And until then, I will catch you guys next time.